Our next video is going to be talking about cross-sections of three-dimensional figures. Now, a cross-section is the intersection of the solid, so the three-dimensional figure, and a plane figure. I tend to think about these as a slice of the shape or a cut of the shape. Now, the shape of the actual cross-section depends on the type of cut that happens to a figure. Sometimes the cut can be vertical or from the top down. It can come in at an angle, or it can be horizontal where you just go from side to side. I have a picture on the screen of a bunch of fruit that has been sliced horizontally. Since it's been sliced horizontally, it is forming circles because the shape is typically a sphere. If I were to take a sphere as well and slice it vertically, it would also come out as a cross-section of a circle. So just to give you an idea, that is what you would consider a cross-section, would be that slice of fruit that is shown in the picture. Now I'm going to go through another quick example, and then I'm going to have you make predictions on an example to bring to class tomorrow. Now right here I have a rectangular pyramid, and there are three slices that I could make to this pyramid, and I could get different results. When I make a horizontal slice, or I go from side to side, you'll notice that the resulting shape, as I use my plane right here, is going to be a rectangle. It's going to be parallel to the base of the shape, since the base of the shape is a rectangle. So horizontal slices will show a rectangular shape. If I were to slice from top to bottom, that shape would be a triangle. And that means that it's also, just like the rectangle was parallel to the base, the triangle or vertical slice is parallel to the face or the sides of the pyramid. And we know in a pyramid that all the sides are formed by triangles. If I were to take a an angled slice, the resulting shape would be a kind of variation of a trapezoid. Had a hard time designing this, but I should be able to show you a picture in class as well. If I were to come at an angle, the top would be narrower than the bottom, which makes sense because in a pyramid, all of the points come up to one vertex. So depending on how you slice the shape, you could get three potentially different shapes. If I go angled, it could be a trapezoid, vertical, a triangle, and horizontal, it could be a rectangle. For class tomorrow, all I want you to do is take a look at the cylinder and think to yourself, what could happen? Now, something you could do, just to make it a little bit more hands-on, is if you have something in your house that is a cylinder, and please make sure you ask your parents for permission before you do that, you can see what happens if you sliced it. First thing that came to mind to me is string cheese. If you were to take string cheese and slice it vertically, horizontally, or angled, what would happen? Maybe you have a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube that's the shape of a cylinder. What would happen if you sliced it vertically, so from top to bottom, horizontally, going from left to right, or if you came at an angle? So please give that a try and bring your answers to class tomorrow.